The Sports Time Podcast.
Let's jump on to another golfer that didn't make this year's cut. He's probably my favorite golfer, Ricky Fowler. It seems like his game has completely gone south, except he had when he played at the PGA Champion, he had a decent finish. What do you think his problem is, and do you think there's a chance for him to actually win a major in his career?
Dude, I feel so I feel so bad that like Bryson, your dad's favorite golfer, and I kind of ripped him. And then Ricky Fowler, your favorite. I'm just like ripping apart your family because I'm about to just rip Ricky. I'm sorry. Although I did name my firstborn son Kevin Bryson Lures. So, and I did it actually kind of an homage to Bryson. Anyway, back to Ricky. So Ricky Fowler, Connor hit it right in the head. Too many sponsors. I mean, I think the guy is enjoying being Ricky Fowler. That's really it. I mean, his agent has done a phenomenal job. I mean, his agent, I would seriously hire him to do any type of legal work if we're to promote myself or anybody, because the guy took somebody who hasn't won a major, who's just kind of marketable, friendly, good looking dude, and packaged all that up and sold it to numerous companies, Mercedes, Rocket Mortgage, God knows who else. And so Ricky, liked that fame. And then what happened? He got a ridiculously hot girlfriend who he married. She's like some pole vaulter that is, she's a 10. And I think he just kind of is like, you know what, man, being me is pretty good. And he's kind of I think he lost his edge a little bit. That's number one. And then the second thing with him is I think his swing mechanics. Yeah, he's gone through some big swing changes. And when he came out on tour, the big thing with him was, okay, this kid's powerful. He's young. He's compact. He's got a very explosive swing for a guy his size. But he's putting a tremendous amount of torque on his back. Is this swing going to be able to hold up, as he gets into his 30s? And is it going to be repeatable? And it wasn't. It hasn't been. So he's going through some big swing changes. And I think those swing changes, when you overhaul a swing, your swing, the way you play golf, that takes a couple of years. I mean, Tiger's gone through it. There's a lot of great. So I think Ricky will be back. I think he'll get that one major. I really do. I think he'll get one major, kind of like Sergio got his one major, and he'll kind of always just be that player that's hanging around tournaments. But that's my take on Rick. I think he's just a little fat and happy with life right now. Not literally, more figuratively. And I think he's on the way back up. And some of this stuff where he's not playing in majors, getting special exemptions to the PGA. I think that's if you're an athlete, a competitor, which if you're playing golf, you got to have some level of competitiveness in you. It's got to fire him up a little bit. And his hot wife's probably looking at him like, look, dude, like, why did I marry you? You're not even playing in the major. I mean, so there's got to be some motivation for him. But I think Ricky will be back. Yeah,
I think Ricky has every tool in the bag to. I mean, you've seen it so many times. He's been so close so many times. If you look at every golfer's career, a lot of, they go through downs. They go through ups and highs and lows. And right now he's going through a low. I think there's a lot of, I'm not a professional golfer, so I don't know how to cope with this stuff, but the distractions off the course, I see him on a new commercial, I feel like every weekend on the PGA Tour. That's taken away from a lot of golf practice and preparation and stuff.
I'll close it out for you. Ricky is on the way back.
Yeah, and I feel like back was it in 2014 or 2015, he finished, I want to say, in the top 5 in all the majors, which was pretty crazy. And I felt like that he was on the rise, and then just kind of nothing has really materialized for him. And I think, was it Nick Faldo that called him out and said maybe he should be on another, if he wasn't on like 5 commercials a week. So yeah, I definitely understand what you guys are saying.
Thanks for listening to the Sports Town Podcast, or the STP Pod for short. If you want to check out more videos of the Sports Town Podcast, click on the left. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click on the right.